Demetrius Lawson, 24 Chris Welker, 33 David Smith, and number 11 Chad Roberts. Again, Eisenbarger a little under the weather. And we start a baseline drive by Noblesville, thrown up a little short by Erie. Quickly, here come the Eagles in transition.
Well, both teams will get out and run transition, Mark. That's one of the keys to this ball game is how well you can get into it, and on the other side, how well you can stop it.
Stop and go move by Lawson. They'll throw it baseline, then flip it over to Chris Welker, who's there for the easy deuce.
That's another theme of the night, Mark, and that's going to be both teams really like to work inside out. And I mean pound the ball in the paint, try to get it to the block, and make people have to make decisions defensively.
Deep three-pointer off the front of the iron. Zionsville with a carom. First quarter action just underway. Nice dribble drive penetration up off the window and Chad Roberts. Welker and Lawson double-digit scores on the average, 13 and 12 respectively for Zionsville. Eisenbarger, again, maybe not available due to the flu, averages a little over 11 points per.
So you take the timeout, you're trying to get the thing pounded inside, and now you come out with a turnover on the foul. A little 2-2-1, little man-to-man look, just kind of slow down, get a little more pressure extended on the court.
Roberts directing traffic, playing pitch and catch with Chris. Chris and Chad, we should say. Chad's number 11. Lawson, baseline drive, shut off, kicks it back out. They'll redirect. Posting up down low. Smith, they can't find him. Has some room down there, but they decide not to go that direction.
He's doing a nice job of working. It's just great post defense. And again, I think a lot of that goes back to the timeout, kind of get them focused on what they're trying to do defensively.
Noblesville skips it across the top. Dynas has it now between the circles. Noblesville with 21 sectional titles in their history, 12 sectional titles for Zionsville. Three-pointer top of the key, nothing but net. That's a good look.
Yeah, but a much better look on the inside out, so to speak. I mean, you get a couple of more passes, a little better ball reversal.
Wolishin with three. Plenty of post defense. Lawson breaks free down low and is there for the easy deuce.
Well, just a great back cut by Demetrius Lawson, but when you double up the post, Mark, you obviously, a lot of people don't realize you turn it into a 2-2-1 half-court trap, and you have to read and react and rotate, which they didn't do.
Recognition by Smith better than average. Looking for the lob in, close to 5, and they finally get it in. Easily to Gentry. Gentry doesn't like the numbers, goes to the free throw line, and the shot a little short by Wolishin.
Now come back and try to give it a little different look. That's one of the things Dave McCullough does. They'll change defenses, man, zone. They'll move their pressure up a little bit. They're 2-3 right here at the half court.
Roberts out high. Lawson flashing through. Now he'll run onto the corner along the baseline.
And now you got a little double post zone offense where you got a runner on the baseline in 21, Demetrius Lawson.
Welker, the kick of the corner. Roberts throws it off the side of the backboard. Dynas in transition gets bumped. No call, but that disrupted the flow of that break just enough. Noblesville throws up a wild shot. Erie tried to track down his own miss, couldn't do it. In transition, Roberts, Chad that is, baseline. Shot thrown up, plenty of contact to get no call, and Welker has 4.
Well, just a great concentration on the part of Welker to maintain the contact. There was a little contact, not that much. Try to get a little flop, but good control, good hoop.
8-3 the score. Zionsville leading Noblesville. We are at Zionsville. Beautiful gymnasium. The only gym that I know of anywhere in high school that sells loaded baked potatoes at the concession stand.
You know, that's consumed you for the last few minutes.
You just don't see that in high school basketball games. Three-pointer, a misfire by Chris Roberts. Noblesville gets another shot.
Well, Noblesville, needs to, in these last couple of possessions, needs a little better work on their defensive transition. Zionsville's had a pretty good look in the secondary look on the last couple of possessions.
Gentry dials up the 3, misfires.
Well, they've been pretty sharp and crisp on the offensive end. On the reverse of that,
that one rolls around, falls out. 8-4 your score. 3:30 to play in the first quarter.
Now you got 1-3-1. We talked about it. Dave McCullough will change defenses. So they've gone man, they've gone 2-3. Now they're 1-3-1 at half court. Kind of a little different look, trying to match with people if they can, a little matchup.
Well, Eisenbarger didn't feel well enough to start, but he feels well enough to play. He's in the ball game. That's him with the basketball. Number 20 tries to make the entry pass into Looters. Looters with a nice look to the weak side, and Welker has 6. Looters also checked in during the stoppage and play.
Well, the key there is, just great recognition on the part of Looters. I mean, here's a kid, big-time football recruit, Mark. I mean, everybody recruiting this kid. And he's tough, makes a great decision, dumps it into the opposite post for an easy basket.
Leland Brown with a nice look. He also seeing his first action on the night, and he's able to find Dynas and scores his first.
The thing about Noblesville is they're going to run almost a 4-man, 5-man motion. They're going to post some people up, and it was a great move on the part of Dynas to get open and get himself a nice look.
10-6 your score, 2.5 to play in the first quarter. Probably don't have to work very hard to get your kids geared up for this one. I would imagine these guys know each other very, very well. Nice look at a 3 and the rhythm of the offense, but Woloshin was woefully short, and the ball comes down to Eisenbarger.
Technically, kind of a little bit of a lean, did not go straight up. Back into a matchup now, if you will, for Noblesville, little matchup. Depending upon what offensive look will determine what defensive front you'll see.
Roberts left of the circle, flips it over to Eisenbarger.
Mark Eisenbarger is a kid. I mean, they have the policy, and it's good. If you're not in school, day before a game, you can't start. And they weren't even sure he would be able to play because he had the flu and he was sick. But Noblesville just hanging in there, right? Now you're going to see Zionsville come back out in their man, a little pressure.
Nice baseline drive, throwing up a little too strong was Matt Herron. It comes out long, knocked away on his drive to the bucket. Eisenbarger has it in a hurry. The no-look pass down low to Welker. Welker puts the brakes on, tries to go up with it, and gets mugged.
Jack Eisenbarger is obviously one of the keys to this basketball team. And just
three-pointer now.
Alone.
Welker with a finish.
You like the work now. Here's their leading scorer, leading rebounder. That's one of the reasons why. He's just so good. His nose, he has a nose for the ball, as they say.
From 16, Jake Yeary with his first 2.
But again, nice patience. Answer that score with the score. Come down, get that pass, get a good screen, get a good hoop, get a good look at it.
12-8. Ball knocked loose on the baseline. Gathering it in. Woloshin. He'll run it up to Leland Brown. Spotting up for 3 is Herron. No. Rebound goes through the hands of Yeary. Noblesville steals it right back. Dynas, Leland Brown. Brown, dribble drive. Splits the double team up off the glass and in. Good one-on-one move.
Great move on the part of Leland Brown. I mean, here's the kid that they're leading rebounder, but that's just a nice duck through. Again, made possible by that second chance opportunity. And
now they're within 2 with 16 seconds left of the quarter. 12-10 Zionsville.
Since we made that comment, I mean, they've become more energized. Look at what they've done defensively. Gotten some turnovers. That's picked them up on the offensive end.
Well, that's where it starts with your defense 9 times out of 10. Eisenbarger, little stutter step, 16-foot fadeaway, comes out long. That's the end of the first quarter. Pretty nice one brewing on a cold winter night here in Zionsville.